Welcome to Kaumudy Global. The Indian Navy is constantly on high vigil, looking out for enemies on the strategic maritime borders of the country. Did you know this? Only a few know about it. We do not know much about the combat prowess of our Navy, as their operations do not get much media attention or publicity, as in the case of combats at Indo-Pak and Indo-China land borders. There have been several recent clashes between Somali pirates and Indian Navy in the Arabian Sea. The capture of Somali pirates who had hijacked Vega 5 fishing ship bearing Mozambican flag on March 14, 2011 was a feather in the Indian Navy's cap. In some cases, the Indian Navy escorts cargo ships in conflict areas as part of the maritime security. It was on such an occasion that the Navy came face to face with the Somali pirates. MARCOS is a pride of India, and the name is the short form of Marine Commandos of the Indian Navy. MARCOS operates along the borders of the country
like the Garud Commandos of the Indian Air Force
and the Para Special Forces of the Indian Army. Dressed in black, they wear bulletproof jackets and carry AK-47 MP5 submachine guns. The main mission of Marine Commandos is border and cross-border operations. MARCOS' most famous operation was during the Mumbai terror attack. But ironically, Mumbai military victory was celebrated by all in the name of the NSG. However, MARCOS was the first to reach the spot as soon as it received the alert and when Mumbai was in alarm. It was the most efficient operation ever carried out by Indian Marine Commandos, MARCOS. By then, a dark cloud had covered the Taj Hotel, the Oberoi Hotel and the Nariman House. Following the gunfire of the terrorists, smoke and fog had spread through the dark corridors of the Taj. Dead bodies were scattered here and there. MARCOS was there that night and performed one of the most heroic deeds of the army. Marine Commandos are never a force formed to carry out operations within the country or within the four corners of the country. MARCOS is a special force responsible for operations that may have to be conducted across the borders. MARCOS will have the authority over any such mission.
Garud
Commandos of the Air Force and the Para Special Forces of the Army also have such tasks. MARCOS will only take part in selective and top secret strategic operations like Mumbai operation. Today, MARCOS is deployed for direct combat missions along the borders. We come to hear about MARCOS
Garud
and the Para Special Forces only when they are engaged for any major operation. Even then, we get only very little information about them. Without showing off their faces, these commandos are more or less in constant fight against anti-national forces, be it on sea, land or in air. Over a span of 3 decades, these forces gradually gained experience and gained international recognition for their professionalism. MARCOS regularly conducts special maritime operations in Jammu and Kashmir through its rivers and lakes. In Kashmir, they are usually seen with beards. Terrorists in Kashmir call MARCOS Dadiwala Fauj because of this. MARCOS is one of the most dangerous armed forces in the world.